Learn medicine Calcarea Ostrearum from Keynotes by Dr. H.C. Allen. होम्योपैथी अपनाएं, बीमारियों से छुटकारा पाएं. Hello, welcome to my channel on homeopathy. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel now. The purpose of knowledge shared here is only educational and to increase awareness. Please always consult your doctor before taking any medicine. Self-treatment may always be injurious. Today, you will learn a few important symptoms of the medicine Calcarea Ostrearum, which may be very helpful in our daily life. So please crush the like and share this video. Now let us go to the video. Medicine Calcarea Ostrearum in Keynotes by Dr. H.C. Allen. Medicine Calcarea Ostrearum is made from the middle layer of oyster shell. Chemically, it is calcium carbonate. Calcarea Ostrearum is adapted to leukophlegmatic, blonde hair, light complexion, blue eyes, fair skin, tendency to obesity in youth. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for psoriatic constitutions, pale, weak, timid, easily tired when walking. Calcarea Ostrearum is disposed to grow fat, corpulent and unwieldy. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for children with red face, flabby muscles, who sweat easily and take cold readily in consequence. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for children with large heads and abdomens, fontanelles and sutures open, bones soft, develop very slowly. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for children with curvature of bones, especially spine and long bones, extremities crooked, deformed, bone irregularly developed. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for children when the head sweats profusely while sleeping, wetting the pillow far around, like Silesia sanicula. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for children with profuse perspiration, mostly on the back of head and neck or chest and upper part of the body, like Silesia. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for children with difficult and delayed dentition and characteristic head sweats and open fontanelles. In Calcarea Ostrearum there is great longing for eggs during either sickness or convulsions. Calcarea Ostrearum craves indigestible things like alumina, aversion to meat. In Calcarea Ostrearum there is acidity of the digestive tract, sour eructations, sour vomiting, sour stool, sour odor of the whole body, like hyperrheum. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for girls who are fleshy, plethoric and grow too rapidly. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for menstruation too early, too profuse, too long lasting, with subsequent amenorrhea and chlorosis with menses scanty or suppressed. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for women when menses come too early, flow too profuse, feet habitually cold and damp as if they had on cold damp stockings, continually cold in bed. In Calcarea Ostrearum, the patient's least mental excitement causes profuse return of menstrual flow, like sulfur tuberculum. Calcarea Ostrearum patient fears she will lose her reason or that people will observe her mental confusion like actia. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for lung diseases of tall, slender, rapidly growing youth, upper third of right lung, like arsenic. In myristica and sulfur, upper left lung is affected. Oftener the guide to the constitutional remedy than phosphorus. Compare tuberculum. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful in diseases arising from defective assimilation, imperfect ossification, difficulty in learning to walk or stand. Children have no disposition to walk and will not try, suppressed sweat. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for rawness of soles of feet from perspiration, like graphitis sanicula, blisters and offensive foot sweat. In Calcarea Ostrearum there is longing for fresh air when in a room, which inspires, benefits, strengthens, like pulsatilla, sulfur. Coldness general, coldness of single parts, like calibi, head, stomach, coldness of abdomen, feet and legs, aversion to cold open air, feels cold air goes right through her. Calcarea Ostrearum is sensitive to cold damp air, great liability to take cold, opposite of sulfur. Sweat of single parts, head, scalp, wet cold. Nape of neck, chest, axillae, sexual organs, hands, knees, feet, like sepia. In Calcarea Ostrearum, pit of the stomach swollen like an inverted saucer and painful to pressure. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for uremic or other diseases brought on by standing on cold, damp pavements or working while standing in cold water. Modelers are workers in cold clay. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for patients who feel better in every way when constipated. Stool has to be removed mechanically, like aloe, sanicula, selenium, sepia, silicea. Calcarea Ostrearum is useful for painless hoarseness aggravated in the morning desires to be magnetized like phosphorus. Relations: Calcarea Ostrearum is complementary to belladonna, which is the acute of Calcarea. Calcarea acts best before Lyco, Nux, Phosphorus, Silesia. Calcarea Ostrearum follows nitric acid, pulsatilla, sulfur, especially if pupils are dilated. Calcarea Ostrearum is followed by calibi in nasal guitar. According to Hahnemann, Calcarea must not be used before nitric acid and sulfur may produce unnecessary complications. In children, it may be often repeated. In aged people, should not be repeated, especially if the first dose benefited. It will usually do harm. Aggravation: Calcarea Ostrearum is worse from cold air, worse from wet weather, worse from cold water, worse from washing like Antim crude, worse in morning, worse during full moon. Amelioration: Calcarea Ostrearum is better in dry weather, lying on the painful side like Brainia pulsatilla. Dear friends, your support means a lot to me, and I would like to ask you to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. It is completely free. Dose: medicine Calcarea Ostrearum 6, 12 and 30 potency, 1 to 5 drops in 10 ml water on empty stomach or as advised by your doctor. A hug. Stay with God. Until the next video. Bye. Wishing you a happy and healthy life. Thank you.